Hey up lads and lasses, Damphyre here, back again with some more Infinite Lagrange. And today the patch has dropped, which is what you saw me playing around with in last week's video. So live in all of the systems now, you can upgrade your chips with the rapid weapon enhancements and all that lovely stuff. Is now in the game. So this does mean it has replaced the 30% damage mods that we could do before on weapon systems, but now carriers and everything, even UAV systems, have an option of getting some additional upgrades on the go. They are permanent. However, when I say they are permanent, with the exception, like if I show you the ST59, which I think I upgraded, or I didn't. Which one did I upgrade? Oh, maybe it was my Mistral. It's probably the Mistral. Yeah, it was the Mistral. So, with the exception... so, once these system adjustments are unlocked, these are permanent. This is what I did find out from the devs, but I couldn't get them to confirm or not whether this part of the upgrade is also a permanent thing, so you only have to upgrade it to the 10% and the 50% will automatically apply once you change server. I haven't got them to confirm that, which is a bit unfortunate. So as soon as I do find out, or if someone's maybe upgraded like this and the server ends, let me know down in the comments below and I could do a community post or something to get the information out there. So, careful what you're upgrading for now, until we can confirm, because you might waste a load of tech points and you've only got a few days left in the server on doing, you know, big upgrade like increasing the damage in the case of this Mistral, or the ones that will increase, you know, hit rates and all that sort of stuff. So do watch those. You will keep the upgrade itself, this system adjustment, but you don't, and you will also keep the 5% system damage if it's damage or whichever one that is. So you will keep those. But yeah, like I said, I don't know if this application here, where you spend loads and loads of tech points getting these up, if they are permanent or not. So do watch out for that. It's pretty simple as well to do. So if you're having a look at your ship, you'll see that they've got the little chevrons on the system. That means it can be upgraded. Once you've upgraded both, it'll be gold, and you'll get the enhancement number here, which is the 2. Is it the 2? No, that's the variant. It's the one after the underscore, I think is the... no, that's the tech point. I can't remember which one it is, because it's swear when you upgrade them. We'll see in a second. Because I'll upgrade this one. That's all you have to do to upgrade them. And pretty simple. It's just going to cost you loads and loads and loads of weapon tech. And I'll get into some ways of grabbing some weapon tech now quickly. So yeah. The armor system requires armor tech. The weapon systems require weapon tech. So now that the weapon techs and stuff actually mean something, if it's an energy-based weapon, you need energy. The fighters sometimes use the fighter stuff. The carriers sometimes use the fighter stuff on the carrier upgrades. Armor on armor, etc., etc. So all your weapon tech changes like that, which is quite nice. And then to get more, or to get the specific upgrades, for example, if we go into the solar whale here, we go to the command center, and there's no upgrade on the command center. Wait, did they change it on the... Can you no longer... Ooh, you might not be able to move the... It's not the propulsion, is it? No. Am I going crazy, or did they move the ability to change rows on, like, certain ships? It was on the command center in the test server. What is going on here? Why have you moved it? I'll go find it in a second. Anyway, specific ones such as the system adjustment here that we have, which is increasing energy resistances by 5%, and you take less radiation damage. This is data specific. And we can see up here it says RE, Star System Limited. They are permanent, but they'll only be accessible when you're in the data server or in the node server for the node ones, etc., etc. And to pick those up, it's quite simple. If you come into here and click on the item that's requested and hit the black market, it takes you over to this new part within where you buy all your crates and stuff like that. And you can see here, we can pick up, you know, we can exchange some of our tech for the system-specific tech. So I do recommend checking these out. There are some very specific ones here that are really quite good. We've got the Reliant one here, which increases all torp damage by 50% and cooldown by 20%, which is really nice. Makes the base Reliant actually pretty damn good, because that does apply to base. Neutrals agreement. There is neutrals mining agreement. I can't remember what that one's called. They have specific tech that you can get as well. I've gone. I didn't go neutrals this server. No, I did go neutrals this server. Yeah, I'm playing around with pirates because it's fun. You get an evasion boost of 10%. That's the evasion to run away and not lose a ship. This is applicable on frigates and destroyers. Really quite useful because, yeah, 10% less chance of your ship blowing up. You know, helps a bit. Also got the node here. So if you're in the node, you can pick up the command point reduction for your cruisers. I'm not entirely certain if this is still worth it. It's at best a 10% 10% command point reduction, and I mean, I guess it adds up, but at the end of the day, you tend to only run like 4 cruisers in a fleet, maybe something like that. So the most you're probably only going to be saving yourself like 8 command points or thereabout. So yeah, I need to play around with that one and sort of try and work that out, because 8 command points out of 400 it's nothing. You can barely fit in some frigates with that. So yeah, there's going to be a bit of an odd one there. So yeah. Star System limited techs. You can also pick up weapon tech files. You just purchase these straight up. They'll just give you a load. Generic tech files. Pick these up every day. They're going to give you, you know, as much weapon tech as we possibly can get at the moment. They give you the most amount, or for what you pay for them anyway. And the only other way, I don't currently have anything, unfortunately, on a city, but the trading posts will also sell weapon tech, so you can buy off those as well. So that's the best way to try and get weapon tech up. They're going to cost a lot. My recommendations for first things to upgrade is, obviously, because Swarm is still relatively prevalent, things like Winged Hussar and your AA ships definitely jump onto and try and upgrade their weapon tech. It will help them out a little bit. We can see here the upgrade for the Winged Hussar is giving you an additional 100% crit damage when attacking aircraft. It can be further upgraded with an extra 7.5% per sort of level, so it goes up to 175% crit damage when it's hitting aircraft, which, trust me, you'll definitely notice it. Other than that, your own aircraft, definitely upgrade those. I'd recommend Mistrals, TV800s, and Cellular Defenders as your first ones to sort of upgrade and get going, because they're gonna, well, they are just the best aircraft in the game still, so you might as well just, you know, make them slightly better. And then probably my recommendations, your carriers, whichever carriers you're using. I'm using Solar Whale, but you know, people are using Jaegers and CV3Ks. If you don't have Solar Whale and the mods to make it viable, do check those out. I also upgraded my battle cruiser because I could, and it's my SD59. It's my flagship because I freaking love that thing, even though it's probably nowhere near as good as anything else, but I like running them because they're fun. So yeah, after that, probably going into things like Eris's, Tauruses. If you look at the S tier list that I made on, well, for each sort of fleet type, or well, ship type, so destroyers, frigates, etc., definitely check that out. That'll give you a better idea. I will eventually get round to updating, maybe not the tier lists quite yet, that's going to take a bit more time, but I will get round to trying to get into each and every ship and the upgrades that you should go for, because it does change things up a bit. Obviously, you know, we didn't really run high explosive warheads too often on Winged Hussar, favoring damage, but now with the crit damage increase, it might actually be worth it. And it does, from a little bit of testing that I managed to get going on the test server, it did give me an overall damage increase, whereas before it could give me a damage increase, or it could, or it didn't. So I normally took damage before on this ship. So yeah, definitely check out the crit damage now, because it is consistently giving me better results, whereas before, consistent damage was the better way to go, in my personal opinion. So, that is about it. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you next time.